Staying with younger people, the student debt stokvel campaign known as Wesolve4x says it's seen a large number of people, a large number of students applying for help. The organisation says students with a total debt of over 760 million rand have now registered. Tsietsi Ngobese is the CEO and an analyst at Wesolve4x. He joins us now. Tsietsi, good afternoon to you. What kind of help do people actually need? I presume straight off they need money to pay their fees to get their degrees.
No, thank you very much. Definitely, we're having a challenge with the student debt. Most students are stuck, not able to progress with their careers or with their studies. Hence the call of the student debt stokvel.
How does the system actually work?
So we fundraise from the general public, where they will contribute 100 rand or any amount. On the first round, we raised 1.3 million. We paid for over 102 students. Now we're continuing with the drive. So now we are running the Wesolve4x student debt stokvel, where we are doing the car wash drive. So we are calling on for citizens or corporate to join us. We'll come wash their cars, and then they pay 100 rand per car, or they can donate any amount, where we'll be washing the cars with the students in need, so that we are able to raise funds and help the students that really, really need help.
So basically you would then pass on the money to the people. They will give it to the institution, or do you pay it directly to the institution?
So we pay the funds directly to the institutions. So we have students who have applied on our database, over 10,600 students, owing over 768 million, who are indebted. So they would put in their supporting documents and their fee statement. Then according to that, we will pay directly to the institution through the funds and the donations that we are receiving from the general public. So basically, it's working together in the principle of Ubuntu to ensure that we can assist as many students as possible, and we can alleviate the pressure of having students being caught up in the drugs and nyawupe in the township and across the country because of the frustration. So hence we are saying we are willing to get that kind of support and provide the car wash drive, whether we go visit schools, corporates, wherever, whoever that is willing to come support us will come wash their cars, do haircuts, and in return they can donate any amount so that we can assist the students that are really in dire need.
Obviously, a lot of people need help. Have you been surprised by how many people have approached you so quickly? How big the need is?
No, I've not been surprised. I've been financially excluded in 2015 while I was a student at VET, so I understand the challenges and the pressure that the students face. So as a direct response of having been walking that path, being a student, being financially in need, sleeping in the library, bathing in the campus bathrooms, we know the struggle, we've been there. So now how do you ensure that we can assist as many students as possible? Hence we developed the actual model based on the insurance principle to say how can we pull the risk as a country to assist students so that we can alleviate the pressure and have the skill set that we need, because we do have skills in the country, but the students just don't have the certificate to prove that they do have the skill. Hence they would say there's a shortage of skill. So now how do we bridge the gap? And we support government's effort in assisting us as students. I'm a beneficiary of NSFAS, but alone they cannot address the issue. So now as a general public and society, we can respond, and with the little that we have, to make sure that we have that long-term sustainable impact of wiping out the national student debt and subsidizing tuition fees to be affordable for all learners across the country.
Tsietsi, in a perfect world, in any society, I think we would all want to pay for higher education. We would want government to pay for higher education. We would want higher education to be free. We're I think, probably not in a place where we can do that. How do you think we should do it? As a society, what kind of solutions are there? You're obviously working very hard to do what you can, doing more than your fair share, frankly. Are there other ways that we should fund this?
Definitely. So we've built on the actual model. So we're not calling for free education. So we're calling for affordable education for the students across the country, but through the help of the general citizens. If you assume in a perfect world, the plus 34 million plus age group between the age of 20 to 65, if you assume they all contribute 100 rand a month, you raise around close to 3.5 billion a month. And in a year, we could wipe out the national student debt, and thereafter, we could be in a position as a country to subsidize the tuition fee to be affordable for all students, assuming around the region of 90%, where the fees will be covered by the general public, where everyone will be paying their bit, and then the student will have maybe to cover the 10% tuition fee. That's through the collectiveness. Hence, when you look at the stokvel model, it's basically the principle that we are using in the township and across the country of coming together to collaborate to address the issue, because we cannot wish the issue away, so we need to collaborate. So now what we have done, we have taken the lead and say, despite all the challenges, there is something we can do. Hence now we're even more prepared with the students to go and wash cars for the people, so that we're able to raise the funds and also be in and provide that direct response.